Howdy everyone, dankydrank here with another Minecraft video, and today guys, I'm going to be teaching you how to build this silent item elevator behind me, which I believe to be the best and the most compact item elevator for what it does. So guys, I will see you after the intro. Alrighty, so you guys are probably wondering, what makes this elevator the best? What makes it the most compact for what it does? What just makes it the best? A lot of people have been giving me, not a lot of people, just a couple of people have been giving me grief because on a tutorial for a 3x3 door that was the most compact design, in my opinion, that could fit in the smallest amount of space, a lot of people were giving me grief because apparently there was a one wide 3x3 door that was much wider. I think it was like 16 blocks long, but it had a smaller volume than mine, and I still believe mine to be the most compact because you don't want to be stretching any sort of a door 16 out to the side. So for this one, I'm playing it safe. This is the most compact for what it does. So don't give me any grief for that. It works just fine. No grief. Alright, so now that we have that out of the way, let me demonstrate this for you. So if I take, say, a stack of TNT and put it in the chest here, it will just go up to the top, and you can see it has a nice little light show. That's optional. You don't have to have that. And let me turn my sound up a little bit so you can hear the chest here, but you don't hear any items going up. Let me turn this back down to around 7% for each. 8% is fine. Alright, so basically how this thing works is this chest just has hoppers that take items, put in it, and get put into this dropper here. Then once they're put in here, this comparator here will power this redstone repeater firing this piston, which goes and receives input from this comparator. And this comparator is taking input from two hoppers that point at each other. I don't know if you can see that there. So they point at each other, and oops, I want a block, not stairs. So they point at each other, and it takes input from that, and as long as the piston is extended, it will power this repeater and this redstone dust, but if it's not, it'll be off like it is now. And down here I just have a torch, and that's what starts the chain, and it actually works really, really well. So let me explain what this does and why it's the best for what it does. A, it's silent. B, it can have this little redstone lamp type fun looking awesome thing. And C, this is the thing that I find to be the best. If you look at this design over here, the problem with this thing is that if I were to, this is just another design by the way guys, if I were to do this, I can't bring this up one more level. I can never make it flush with the floor. This design you can, and you can put it on any level that you would like. It doesn't matter. Like right here, this isn't even really powering this dropper directly, but it still works. And that's what makes it the best at that. And it's flush with the floor as well, so you can have it going straight into a chest. So basically, I'm going to go over, actually I'll go into this square here and teach you how to build it. So guys, I will be right back. See you in a minute. Alright, so of course you guys are going to want to start off with a reasonably tall dropper tower. It doesn't really matter how tall it is, it's just, I guess for this design you do want it to be a little bit bigger in height just because of all the redstone at the base. It's kind of unnecessary. So here we go. Once you get this dropper tower built, it doesn't matter which side you do this from, but you're just going to take a comparator and stick that out of the bottom dropper. Then you're going to follow that up with a repeater, and that's going to go into a block. And under this block, you're going to place a sticky piston, like so. And then you can just pull a block there. And in this case, I actually have to go down a little bit here. So I'm just going to build a nice little spot for me to put things under the map, like so. Alright, so basically what we're going to do here is take a comparator, stick it into that block, and right here are where the hoppers are going to be. Shift click to click on another hopper, by the way, guys, if you want to. Also, it's really useful for building the dropper tower. You just shift click on the dropper that you have already placed, and it will work beautifully. You'll be able to place items instead of looking in the inventory. Over here, basically, it's going to fire this piston, which will receive input from this comparator, and then you just need somewhere for that input to go as an output, and that's going to be right here. So I like to just have a redstone, a comparator and a redstone dust. Oh, not a comparator, a repeater. My goodness, I'm losing my mind. Alright, and then right here you're just going to place a torch. So this is your base, and it's pretty, it's probably the biggest part of this design, but I find it to be the best and most, I guess, reliable, clock to send the items up. And then right here you're just going to put in one item, doesn't matter what it is, and it's just going to go back and forth here, like so. And then you're just going to start making your torch tower, and it's really easy to do this. You just go every other block with a torch on opposing sides, like so. And the way I like to do it, just because I'm in creative mode, it makes things a little bit easier for me, is I just build all the way up to the top with both of them and then knock out every other block. That's just how I like to build these, because I find it to be a lot easier in creative mode. Oopsies, there we go. Knock out every other block to the top, perfect. And then you're just going to place torches in all of them, like so, in all of the little, I guess, alcoves or whatever you want to call that. So you're just going to stick your torches in here, and we're almost at the top here. And then once you get all of your torches in here, actually we don't really need one here, I don't think. On the blocks with the torches on this side closest to the droppers, the block just below that you're going to stick out so it touches the dropper. So I'm just going to do that on every other block here. And of course at the bottom it already is like that. And then you're just going to stick repeaters in the spots. Just leave them on one tick, preferably. And there we go. And we are now at the top. And let's just give it a quick test. Just throw in a redstone dust. There we go. Perfect. It's at the top. You guys are done. I hope that you enjoyed this tutorial. If it's going to be silent if you put a chest on top. If there isn't a chest, it'll make noise. So sorry about that. But guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like. Also, feel free to click any of these videos on screen. I would appreciate it if you guys would subscribe, because I'm doing some awesome, cool stuff, such as a machine that splits items 50-50 in an item stream. So guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video. Have a nice day. Peace.